Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ancient Burial Ground Raceway, our first time on this racetrack. Hello, everybody, this is the Diddler Cup Racing Series. We're in Long Pond, Pennsylvania, for the Séance of 542 Norman 300, done in honor of former Diddler Cup driver 542 Norman, a child that we just dang lost at the end of the 2018 season. That is no laughing matter, despite the fact that it is featured prominently in our intro video. But we figured we could at least try to make some peace with the world, and with an excited capacity crowd of mourners, grievers, and racing fans are here today, here at Long Pond, Pennsylvania Ancient Burial Ground Speedway, which I'm sure is going to be just fine today for this goddamn auto race. My name is Chip Chapman, the man to my right and left, respectively. To my right, short track specialist and veteran driver. On my right, analyst, Lightning Lord Shivers.
Folks, we're reminded of why we race. It's because it's dangerous and it's stupid as hell. And today, we've gathered here for this Champs-Élysées, to remind ourselves that racing's fucking dangerous, y'all. It's just dangerous as shit. And we lost a good young man last season. But this Champs-Élysées, it's here to remind us that, you know, we continue to race in spite of it all.
Absolutely.
And hopefully these drivers will be inspired to just go out there and put on a great show, and more importantly, just drive stupid as hell and try and just piss everybody other off.
Absolutely. And by the way, I think it's pronounced Séance, like that pop singer.
Oh yeah, man, she's great. I love her in Destiny's Child.
Oh yeah, and to my left is Beaumont Jenkins. Good to see you here, Beaumont, as always.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm feeling tonight, man, but I've been sweating this entire weekend, and I don't know if it's just something I ate last night or something, but
you look a little dehydrated, yeah.
Yeah, my kneecaps are sweating. I don't know what's really
That's fine. Hey, he's coughing. No, he's just coughing up some demons. He's just coughing up some demons. It's fine. It's normal. It happens here.
Damn, they warned me about the food here at the Wawa, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that was great promo, great insight from. Oh boy. Okay.
Welcome to Diddler Cup Jam 99. Tonight's matchup: Jeff versus Jeff versus Tanaka versus Joe John Winchester versus Pastor Chavez.
If he's gonna do each one of them, that's gonna take a while. We better. Okay, can we get somebody to help us out with Beaumont over here? He ain't.
Yeah,
okay, we ain't
been looking so hot since we got thrown out the Quaker Steak and Lube on the way over.
That's fair.
That's
what happens when you try. That's what happens when you try them way too hot wings. I understand. I go with a respectable but a medium level spice for myself. It just makes life on the road when you're doing these Diddler Cup races a lot easier. You don't got to make so many pit stops. You don't got to worry about pooping yourself. That being said, we are not going to be pooping ourselves today. We certainly hope, at least these 32 drivers are hoping not to. They are racing here at Ancient Burial Ground Raceway. These are the stats of this racetrack, brought to you by Gum Booze. An entire day of drinking packed into one single stick of chewing gum. Gum Booze, taste the alcoholism. We are going 60 laps on this 2.5 mile triangle. 150 miles if you want to do the math, and we did it for you. Pit window, we're putting it at about 28 to 32 laps. So we're expecting, if there's a clean race with cautions are on, but if we got no cautions in this race, we're expecting about one pit stop during the race if they can stretch it. But of course, caution's going to throw that into all sorts of disarray should it happen. But that is the beauty of this race track and this sport, is that there is unpredictability. And now we go over to the keys to the race, brought to you by DiscountCondoms.com. You can get high volume, low quality, bulk condoms sent right to your door in a nondescript box that is in fact put into a larger, very descriptive box saying, "I buy cheap prophylactics." And if you don't know, okay, I don't know.
I had 4 keys this race,
yes,
and it looks
Lord.
like we've already infringed upon 3 and 4. Try not to anger any spirits that don't get possessed. I can't speak for Beaumont, but I can tell you, managing each turn is very important. That's why they call the ancient burial ground raceway the tricky tringle, because there's about 3 corners on there. Yeah. And of course you gotta manage your field and have your pit strategy, and that's fine too, I suppose.
I guess, but yeah, that's the big thing about this racetrack is that there are 3 different turns on this triangle or tri-oval or tringle that we're talking about, and
it's a big old Dorito.
It is a big old Dorito, and it's like a Dorito with a bite taken out of it. Each of those corners of that tringle are just a little different. You got to figure out which one's working best for you, when you're going to pass, when you're going to do whatever. Anyway, we have a goddamn auto race, and on the pole today, our Dongerex Injectapen Pole Award winner for the first time in his racing career is Bellario Blandretti in that number 22 Blappa Auto Blarts car.
Big mode.
Oh my God, I'm very worried about Beaumont today. I was not even expecting.
I'm more just worried about the fact, like you say, this is Mario Andretti's first pole position of his career. I have you know he is the IndyCar Series pole position leader. So it's good to see him qualifying on the top spot for the first time this season.
Yeah,
he's going to do well. Remember, this is kind of where he lives now, in Blazerith, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, in Blazerith, exactly. Yeah, so not too far, just a stone's throw from here. He goes to the Bleats or the Blawa whenever he wants to get himself some food. But that being said,
you told me there was going to be an action park down here. I ain't seen no looping water slides here for shit.
I am very surprised that there was more than one of those. But maybe there's just some remnants so we can find it. I mean, yeah, I kind of want to go on that weird sled thing. That seems like it's dangerous as hell and basically just gives me a slab of concrete with wheels on it.
I want to ride the Snap Up Whipper Snapper Snap Ride.
Brought to you by Snapple?
I suppose.
Probably. Well, anywho, we are going to get our race going in just a second, but let us recap what happened last week
back on here
as we put a bat in everyone's car, and this is basically what happened. I'm not sure what you expected when we put bats in everybody's cars.
People thought they were going to see like a scientific race, but the only science that we had here is how many cars could get flipped, how many cars could wedge themselves in the guardrails.
Just get spun like that, like El Matador Toto Rosanna. There's Jean-Paul Henry getting turned and flipped at the same time. And Kevin Boner-Pillman getting there. There's Jim Blossoms and Smiley Van Buren getting a little too friendly with their cars. Matt Darrell taking a tumble in his hat meat car. But the big news out of last week is that Richard Blood has broken the deadlock. He has won his first ever Diddler Cup race, breaking a streak of, 53 races without it. And here are the standings after 12 races. Kevin Boner-Pillman, without winning a race just yet, still in good position. And you can see that top 16 is kind of where you want to be, because we got 3 races to go. But of course, if your name's in yellow, means you won a race already, means you're already in the playoffs. And we're seeing, as it happens, there's going to be 16 cars that make it. So that we're seeing Bobrovsky right below the cutoff line at the moment. And they would see the final quarter of our standings here.
Bunch of guys really need to win some races if they want to have any chance. That's what it comes down to. You win, you're in. You lose, well, you're just shit out of luck.
Basically that. Basically exactly that. That's the crux of it at this point. But we are getting things ready to go. We are going to go ahead. We got the cars lined up, right, to pull them off of pit road. Lee Corso in our pace car will be leading them. We'll be leading. It looks like that's Bobrovsky on the outside as well, with Bellario Blandretti on the inside. But we will be looking at that in just a moment. we do, of course, have to start this, and especially this race as well. It's always good to have someone of the holy variety, a man of the cloth.
That's right.
For this, and this is the kind of race where we're going to need that most of all. So we're going to go ahead and go down to leading our official race prayer from the actual ironic name Church of Christ. It's Father Randy Demon.
I want to talk to you just for a few moments today about raising the dead. It's a reality that's happening all over the world today in increasing momentum and numbers. Many people are being raised from the dead all over the United States and the third world countries all around the world. It's a very exciting day to be living in. Do you know that Jesus actually commanded us to raise the dead? Isn't that something?
This sounds like
He said we could. He commanded us in the context of sending out the disciples of whom we are to raise the dead. Listen to this scripture. It's an amazing scripture. This is what he says in Matthew chapter 10, verse 8. He says, well, let me start in verse 7. He says, as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It goes on to say this, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out demons, freely you have received, freely give. You know, the evidence of the presence and the operation of the kingdom of God is this. It's these very things. The sick are healed, the lepers are cleansed, the dead are raised, and the demons are cast out. Now, it's amazing that God commanded us to do this.
This is a bad idea.
Westernized Christians, I believe, have made raising the dead much too difficult.
Here's the tip.
It's like this unapproachable place where you have to have this ultimate super level of hyper faith, and if you don't have it, don't even try. Can I just tell you that's really not true? It takes faith. That is true. But don't talk yourself out of it. So listen, this is the generation of believers that are going to raise the dead. Don't make it too hard. Just do it as you go. And it'll surprise you. God will use you to raise the dead. God bless you. Amen.
That felt like more like a how-to sort of. But I mean, thank you for coming to his father TED talk, but I'm not gonna lie, that didn't seem too I didn't feel too encouraged by that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit.
Oh man, I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
Yeah,
Big head mode.
You wreck the car, you raise the dead, it goes as it goes. That being said,
Beaumont, why does your head look about 5 times larger than wait, it's that big head mode you were talking about.
I haven't actually looked at. Oh, gee, I'm gonna keep looking straight forward, and
he's on fire.
I better not see a man on fire. No, I don't want to see nobody on fire. Nope. Well, let's get this goddamn auto race started ASAP, so we can get the hell out of here and try not to anger any more spirits than we had in already done. So let's go down to our honorary race starter. We got a good celebrity here from the show, Ghost Taunters. It's Shane Listicle.
Got any demons out tonight? Any horny boys or whatever they...
Horny boys?
They got horns. Fuck you, Goat Man!
Holy shit!
Goat Man, I'm dancing on your bridge. It's my bridge now.
Holy shit!
You hear that? If you want me off this bridge, you're gonna have to kill me.
Holy shit!
You're gonna have to throw me off this bridge yourself. Look at the way I dance on it. I disrespect your bridge, Goat Man. They're gonna put my name in graffiti.
Oh my god.
Okay. Children will come here and tell tales of me. Hey, Goat Man. You demon fuck. If you can't spell your name, then this bridge is officially mine. They'll tell legends of me here. As we snuff these candles, so too do we snuff you from this mortal world. You fucking wimp.
That just, again, this also seems like a terrible idea to be doing this. This seems like the worst idea possible. Why are we just actively taunting these? Oh boy.
Maybe they want to put out their chip.
Say again?
Maybe they want to put out
the ghosts?
Yeah.
I don't...
when you're a ghost, you've spent all eternity all pent up. You're going to want put out.
Are you saying we're trying to, someone's trying to seduce these spirits?
Absolutely, man.
I mean, well, please not 542 Norman. I mean, he's dead, but he's still a child. So that's
no,
there's a whole bunch of
there's
a whole bunch of legal issues with that. No, but I mean, you mean only the of age consenting sexy ghosts? I got you.
Absolutely.
Okay, fair enough.
Sickos.
No, car. Of course not. Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and while that's just making things all sorts of uncomfortable for me, and we've now angered some spirits thanks to our official race start, we're going to go ahead and head to starting grid for this. The Séance of 542 Norman 300 on the front row. It's Blario Blandretti in that number 2 Blappa Auto Blarts Toyota Yaris. On the outside is Bobrovsky. Again, a great qualifying effort for Bobrovsky in the number 1 Gray Bits car. On row 2, it's Paul Walker in that 00 Nihilist Arby's car for Spubby Ports and Jeff Tanaka in the number 88 Jeff Y.E. Toyota Yaris. On row 3, Joe John Winchester in the 47 car, sponsored by Guns for Gold today. Apparently that's a very self-explanatory website. And on the outside, number 10, Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver. On row 4, it's Ricky Walton in that Temecula Dirt Pontiac Bonneville number 32 car, and Giacomo, sponsored by Kiss Caskets today in that number 4 car. On row 5, it's the number 33, sponsored Toyota, driven by Reverend Pastor Chavez, and Jeff Shanice in that Jeff's Chinese number 38 car. On row 6, it's Jeff Gordon the Horse in the number 8 Gunk Toyota for Iron Jeff Racing, and the other animal on the track, Nikolai the Soviet Driving Bear, on that Russian Bears to You number 2 car. On row 7, it is Steve Thompson in the We Buy Cultural Artifacts.gov Ford Pinto, and Jim Blossoms driving that Plasma Train number 41 car. On row 8, it's Petrol Top Off for Matryoshka Inc. on the number 90 Sports Naz car. That's a Dodge, of course. And on the outside is Jean-Paul Henry, the 2017 champion in the Ludger Beer Bombs Chevy number 40 car. On row 9, it's Morris Mayfield in that 69 car.
Dennis Rodman!
And Kevin Boner Pillman in the Dong Rex Injector Pen Pan 15 car. On row 10, it is El Matador Toto Rosanna in that number 75 Air Supply Pontiac car, and Ennio Sparini driving for South Tucson Youth Motorsports in the number 28 Wall-to-Wall Salve Dodge. On row 11, it's Richard Blood in the sparkling cider color scheme of the Box of Wine 51 Chevy, and Big Daddy Thibodeau in that Tucsonade number 60 Dodge. On row 12, it's Wooba Ballet in his charity car, the Days for Girls Douches for Africa car, interested charity that he supports, and Bowie Jessup in that number 9 Gumboos car. On row 13, it's Hans Vaspulver in the Slapmart 99 car, and Smiley Van Vuren in the KFC I Ate the Bones number 11 Ford Pinto. Row 14 is Paul Alcohol in the Bathhouse Jim's Bathtub Gin Ford Pinto for War Machine Racing, and Triple X Macklin in that Creamy Surprise sponsored number 13 car for South Tucson Youth Motorsports. On row 15, it's Bucket Dewshine in the number 55 Taco Baco Ford, and Doug Pork in that number 83 car, sponsored by Cured by Ham. And a pair of adjective food cards in the back row. It's Thicker Richard Ketchup with the mouthfeel all-purpose dessert topping car, number 82, and Fat Darrell in the So Much Chicken, number 81 car. And we see there they go. They head to the track from pit road. Lee Corso as leading Bobrovsky and Blario Blandretti on our pace lap around this tricky-tringle. That's a very strange way to refer to this.
It's a dastardly Dorito.
It is a dastardly Dorito
chip.
You know what's a tricky tortilla chip? Yeah,
that's right.
Of course.
You know what's a tricky tortilla chip is when you're trying to dip it, but you just can't scoop all the chunks out of it. You want to be able to scoop all the chunks out of it, just like you won't be able to scoop all the chunks out of this race.
That's how I was gonna finish that sentence the same way, but I was very kind of confused by that as well. I was like, I'm just gonna go with it though. But okay, we are trying to scoop the chunks out of this race. We're going 60 laps on this 2.5 mile triangle track. The dastardly Dorito, the tricky Tostito, and we have got, look at that beautiful
a lyrical miracle,
shot.
the sexual intellectual, the goodness gracious, great balls of fire, goddamn handsome man that is lightning Lloyd Shivers. We're going to take you through this whole race.
We sure are, as Lee Corso takes them around. Now, that's going to be the interesting thing. We got 3 different turns. You're not going to get into, it's weird because you're going to have to get into a rhythm on this race, but not too much of one where you're just like taking every turn the same way. But these drivers are dumb as hell, so they'll probably figure it out anyway and just decide, you know, to just run each other into the wall. And, you know, I can't, too much. We talk strategy all the time. Who we kidding? These drivers don't got nothing but strategy. Anyway,
That's
pace
right.
car
All they're thinking about is putting on a good race for our fallen friend, 542 Norman.
Absolutely.
May he rest in peace.
The pace car is off. The green flag is ready to get waving, and it is time to go diddling. It's a goddamn auto race. Woo!
Jesus!
What is that? Is the door open in here? Someone close a window?
Oh, yeah.
Got the Kool-Aid man in here? What in the...
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling yellow right now.
The field. Beautiful.
Oh God.
Too wide. Even more beautiful.
Man, this reminds me of that time the Mapper Bridle killed that guy.
Jesus, fucking hell, man. I hate this.
Look, and I tell you, Mario Andretti has not lost any of his touch. He's hanging in there second. Bobrovsky leads.
Yeah, Bobrovsky had a good run. He is the race leader on the second lap. We are going 60 laps here on this dastardly Dorito. And Bobrovsky for Matryoshka Inc. takes these cars to an early lead. Lario Blandretti right behind him.
Jeff Tanaka's trying to make a move on Mario Andretti for second place.
That, of course, is Lario Blandretti driving the Blappa 22 car for Most Glorious Motorsports. And look at Joe John Winchester going on the inside, taking that inside turn. Can't get the speed coming out of it to make the pass for third. But we're looking further into the field. We're seeing that is the number 4 car, Giacomo. Giacomo getting pushed to the high end. He's racing hard with Ricky Walton. They're racing for 7th at the moment. Jeff Shanice right behind him. Good speed out of the turn for Giacomo.
Right. As I understand, he's got the kiss coffins going on now. Now, is that meant for above ground burials?
I imagine so. I don't know. The Kiss casket is, you know, it's such an expensive item that I feel like most people who would want it are kind of priced out of it.
Hey,
I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm going to be dead anyway.
Some dead people falling out the ass end of a casket, man.
That's fair. Sure. I mean, you know, now I understand that if you buy it, you can get the members of Kiss to be your pallbearers and to dance with the casket like in them videos. I'm sure that. Oh, I hate this. I'm trying not to look over to my left, but Beaumont is just. I haven't seen him blink since it sounded like somebody left the window open. Getting a little concerned about all this, but here we are. He's I've never seen Beaumont so intently watching a race before, but he is not even blinked as we are seeing a little bit of a breakaway here. 4 cars. Jeff Tanaka in second, Bobrovsky in first, Lario Blandretti and Joe John Winchester, and Paul Walker in that Nihilist Arby's 00 car, yet to get a win all season.
This is huge for him. It's huge for Bobrovsky here, too.
Yeah, this will be huge for Bobrovsky. He's having a great...
Bobrovsky.
He is back. He's back on the force. And just a little freaked out.
Jeff Tanaka's trying to drive it up the inside, coming out of turn number 3.
And look at how wide that coming out of turn 3.
Beautiful.
There is so much time. There is so much space to move and to jockey for position coming out of turn 3 here at this dastardly Dorito. The perilous pizza slice.
It's why we're all here, folks. It's to celebrate the honor of a good kid. He's a good kid. He was dumb as hell when he drove into that guardrail, but he's a good kid all the same. Yep. We remember him fondly. But
they're good kids. Yep. Sure, he drove right into the divider between pit road and the racetrack in the last race of the season. Sure, he did, but he's a good kid. They're good kids.
That's
Again,
right.
South
We miss him
Tucson Youth
dearly.
Motorsports. South Tucson Youth Motorsports. Again, a great organization. They got 3 cars in this race. Of course, the 60 car, Big Daddy Thibodeau. The number 28 car, Ennio Sparini. Those are, of course, they're the mentors of South Tucson Youth Motorsports. And, of course, they bring in their star pupil, 13-year-old. This year it is Triple X Macklin, one of the many kids who chose auto racing as their intramural sport in school.
They chose violence.
They chose violence. They did.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, every time that chicka-chicka happens, there is just an unsettling breeze that just blows across my hair, and I hate it.
I feel like I'm turning yellow every time I hear it.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, Giacomo's got a good opportunity here. We see Mario Andretti falling back through the field as Paul Walker tries to size up the move here for 4th place.
Yeah, Giacomo sticking in 6th place. That's making a move. Look, he just got either he just got really loose or he's trying to. We don't see him going 3 wide too often on this racetrack so far. He was really trying to make an aggressive push, but didn't end up paying for him. Didn't end up working out for him. He's going to stay right behind the 00 car. And everyone seems to really like that high line up the track. Some of them going low just to pass, but ain't much of a decision to be made.
It seems to be the fastest line around the racetrack. You know, you're not hugging the apron like you would on a normal racetrack, but it does allow you to carry more speed if you're able to wheel around them cars. You got to have a car that's loose as hell, about on the verge of wrecking, and then taking out a bunch of other people, which is just what you'd like to see.
Absolutely. We are 7 laps in. Lap number 8, and Bobrovsky continues to lead this race.
He's got Jeff Tanaka right up on his ass.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Tanaka is...
so far up his ass, like he's going to be wearing him like a finger puppet. That's how far up his ass he is.
That's quite the image. I was not too keen about
Look,
that.
Everything's better with sock puppets, man.
I guess so.
You got yourself sock puppet tutorial videos. You got yourself some sock puppet governments.
Oh, geez. Yeah, sure. All of that's really uncomfortable. We're taking a look right now at Big Daddy Thibodeau. He's running in. Yeah, he's running in 15th place. He's racing hard with Reverend Pastor Chavez, who's in 14th right now. Nikolai, the Soviet driving bear, in 16th, right behind them in that Russian Bears 2U number 2 car. That, of course, is a Russian mail-order bear delivery service. You order a bear, they send you a bear. It's really just a simple business model, and I don't need much advertising. Because guess what? You know who you're calling if you want a bear. You don't need to go shop around. Oh, Jesus, what is that? Lap number 9.
Doing that thing again.
Legitimate business model.
Who we got? Oh, God, he's... Oh, okay,
Mr. Naga's first most glorious driver.
Mr. Naga's first most glorious driver.
Yes, I see me.
Okay. Okay. If Beaumont's in there and can hear me, I'm gonna go ahead and move your hands down from your face. That what you're doing there is kind of offensive. So you can just continue channeling the spirit. I'm just gonna move your hands down there. And okay. What business do you have with us today? I ain't understand the word he's saying.
At the most dishonorable end when I was trapped in a yes car wash. There, wiper towels were placed by many Mr. Naga business card. And I have repeated paper cuts. Not all.
Lord, you getting any of this?
I think I understand that this is the first most glorious driver
From 1985.
Oh, he drove the yes.
1985.
Did he drive the yes car as well?
Yes.
The Yes car, now driven by Reverend Pastor Chavez. We're actually looking at him right now. He's sitting in, well, he's at the back of the pack right now. He's not, oh, he's in 15th. I completely missed it on the screen.
Landed into Fumbles pockets. It was the big stock crash of 95. 85. I scared to have
So what I was able to pick up was a stock market crash of 95, no, just kidding, 85. And also something about dying a car wash. That ain't how the Rolls Royce song goes that I know. We're looking at Woo Bob Bali at the moment in the 103 car, driving in 25th place, back of the pack right now, putting a rough day for Bucket Douchshine as well. He's only down in 24th place.
Now,
in
Chip,
that taco car.
You mentioned it that he's racing for some kind of new charity, and I know, Beaumont, if you're in there, you would be happy to tell us all about this charity, but why don't you tell us a little bit more about that charity he's driving with?
Yes. He's done behind poster, glorious shit on my shoes.
Yeah.
And then, yes.
Well, I think that's about as clear as day for everybody else who could hear that. I think that nothing more needs to be said about that wonderful, wonderful charity that Woo Bob Bali is supporting today on that 103 card.
Love cleaning out your snatch.
Yeah.
He is fine vessel waiting for the train to come, much like DC Metro.
DC Metro?
Yes.
Damn.
Much like bullet train for life.
Bullet train for life, absolutely. Yeah, that's yeah, sure. All about the bullet train. Well, Bobrovsky is still leading this race, and we are starting to see, look at that, we're seeing a 4-car pull away here. Bobrovsky, Jeff Tanaka, Joe John Winchester, and Paul Walker. We are 20% through this race. We are on lap 13. We're going 60 strong here at Long Pond, Pennsylvania, ancient burial ground raceway for the Séance of 542 Norman 300. And there is a good 3.5, now 4 seconds between 5th place and the lead of this race.
So we got our contenders out here up at the front, this 4-car
That's
raceway.
who's looking good at the moment, yeah.
If nothing stupid happens, whether that's in the pit cycles or one of them wrecks each other out or they all wreck each other out or something, those are going to be your contenders for the victory.
Yep, we're seeing other drivers in the top 10 right now. We're seeing that as Jeff Gordon, the horse, right in front of his teammate Jeff Shanice. The Iron Jeffs, of course, have their third teammate in that lead pack in second at 88. Jeff Tanaka. The Iron Jeffs have looked good.
For the Iron Jeffs.
All in the top 10 right now. All 3 cars for the Iron Jeff Racing looking fantastic. And we are seeing that is Ricky Walton in 11th place. Just outside the top 10, we're going down to Mr. Naga's most glorious driver, who we, of course, heard from. The spirit of Mr. Naga's original most glorious driver.
Oh, you must be get you 12th and much better than at least the spot where he is.
Yep, still not getting anything. Still not a clue. Not a clue. But nonetheless, we're glad that at least you're here to have a chat with us and not, well, I guess you are kind of possessing one vessel in Beaumont over here, but you're not trying to. You don't seem. Yeah, you don't seem vengeful, which seems at least nice. And if you were, I couldn't tell if you were vengeful. I can't understand a word you're saying.
I am not a vengeful Japanese cat spirit.
I'm guessing I heard. I think Japanese cat spirit. Is that like one of them clock things where the paw kind of waves? I'm not even sure if those are Japanese or I actually don't know what nationality those are. But
man, my fit dad's wife had one of those cat clocks.
Oh yeah, I got one of them too. The eyes go back and forth when the tail wags and it tick-tocks.
It's what you see when you pick up your food.
Yeah.
I mean, what I see when I pick up my food is It's my food.
Yeah, it's my food. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go. Can we get one of the? So Beaumont is kind of looking freaking out to me. I don't mind that he's getting. I do mind that he's getting possessed by a ghost and whatnot here. But what's really bugging me is the dead stare in his eyes. Can we get someone for that? Can we get an intern to just do something? Okay, thank you. Yes, great. Okay, fine. I don't care. Sure. Get a bed sheet or something. Yeah, just throw a bed sheet over him. Weirdly enough, that's gonna make him look more like a ghost, and I ain't gonna mind it too much. Make him look the part. Well, we got Beaumont Jenkins now with a sheet completely over his body, just sort of looking like a Charlie Brown ghost. And we are 17 laps in on this. Yep, still nothing.
But I'll tell you what's something here. I'll tell you what's something is this 4-car breakaway, because Jeff Tanaka, if you ain't noticed, he's been stuck all over Bob Bobrovsky's ass all day.
He has. He
now Joe
absolutely
John Winchester and Paul Walker are in the party. And remember, Joe John Winchester already has those back-to-back wins. He's trying to further solidify his place up the playoff rankings and try and take away an opportunity from somebody else. Somebody else potentially being Bob Bobrovsky, who, remember, it's when you're in at this point, and he's
absolutely
on the outside
is.
looking all the way to hell in.
That is something very interesting because we got, like you said, in that lead pack, we got Jeff Tanaka and we got Joe John Winchester. Both have raced their way in already. Bobrovsky and Paul Walker going into today's races, looking at the playoffs pictures, Paul Walker is the last car in, Bobrovsky's the first car out. So look at that today.
How about that?
3 races to go before our playoffs start. Of course, we got this. We got a race next Monday night and another race that Monday night after that. We're looking at Richard Blood, last week's race winner. He's sitting in 22nd.
Got the monkey off his back.
He is, but unfortunately,
got that Donkey Kong country-sized monkey off his back.
He sure has in the form. And you know how he took care of it? By putting a bat in his car, and the bat took care of the Donkey Kong monkey thing. And he got himself a win. He's sitting in 22nd right now. We're looking at Petrol Topoff in 10th place, right behind Blario Blandretti, who was right behind Jeff Gordon, the horse, staying in 8th place right now. We're about to hit lap number 20, and we've got a new race leader. It is Jeff Tanaka.
He's going to make that move. I knew he was sizing up that move somehow. We had a damn gentleman on the camera to make to take the overtake on there.
Yeah, we did, in fact, miss that overtake, but we're going to go ahead and head back there. We're looking at the rest of the top 10 right now. Jeff Shandise.
Cameraman.
Absolutely, and look, that's Jeff Gordon, the horse, picking a look on his own teammate. I can't imagine his teammate will give him too much of a hard time. Plus the fact that he's a horse. He's a dang driving horse. So, I mean, ain't going to be much you can really say and do to get a driving horse to listen
anywhere
to
inside of his peripheral vision, he's relying on his spotter because, I mean, let's face it, everything's not straight far away. That's his blind spot. And look at this. Jeff Tanaka's taking Bob Bobrovsky with him, and they're starting to pull away from Walker Winchester.
That is interesting. Paul Walker might be a bit concerned by this, as Bobrovsky going to be putting a bit of a push on him with that playoff spot.
Move up here into the. Oh, he's going to try
for the pass. He's looking for it. He's looking forward here. 20 laps in. 20 laps in, Lord, and we are seeing side-by-side racing. That side-by-side racing is going to be good for the 00 and the 47 right behind them. They just getting caught right back up. Look at that. That 1 second behind has just been erased as Paul Walker and Joe John Winchester took that opportunity to just draft their way up. Nope, they are not, and Bobrovsky's going to slide right back in and hang on to second and pull those other 3 cars alongside him. Look at that beautiful long shot here at Long Pond. A long shot from Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
Roll that beautiful long shots.
As Jean-Paul Henry leads the second pack of cars in 5th place. You can see him just swing around just a second.
Bob Bobrovsky's falling into the clutches of Paul Walker, and I think Joe John Winchester's going to get him on the next corner.
That's very possible. Paul Walker and Joe John Winchester have had some fast cars. They just made up 8/10 of a second on that last lap. They were a second down. They are now just under 0.3 of a second behind the leader, which is the Jeff YE 88 car, driven by Jeff Tanaka. already won one race this year. And he is...
Giacomo sent it up the inside of John Paul Henry.
Yeah, that battle for fifth is interesting. Giacomo and John Paul Henry are both in the hunt for playoff spots.
It's
in the
getting hotter
points
than them modestly hot wings that you ordered back at the Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yep, that's why we're saying at 22 laps in of the 60-lap race, we're waiting for it to get a little bit hotter on the way. We still got another 38 laps after this one to go on the Séance of 542 Norman 300. Where we have been conjuring up spirits, we've been angering demons, we've been taunting ghosts. Everything completely ill-advised.
Got a ghost with us.
It's Beaumont. We put the sheet over him. It's okay. He just his normal possessed face was just too freaky. He does. His normal possessed face. So they put sunglasses on him too, so he's a cool looking ghost now.
Oh man,
it's great, right? We can put like a cowboy hat on him too. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you look at took the cowboy hat on here. While we put on some, I got some rainbow string out here. Let's put some tassels on him, man, and make him look the part.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it.
Jeff Tanaka, I'll tell you what, he's been driving a damn good race so far. Looking for a further post season. It is a season, but it's the part of the season that actually matters here. He's looking for a better position. Looking to get higher up the board.
Joe John Winchester, as the playoffs go, he is currently sitting. Well, he's in the straight up points race. He is in 6th place, but he's got 2 wins on the season so far, alongside the 11 car Smiler Van Buren and Hans Vaspulver in that 99 car. That rookie having a great time this year in the 99 Slapmar car. Today, a little bit quiet. He's down in 20th place right now, but looking at our pole sitter, Blario Blandretti still holding on to a top 10 spot, getting passed right now by Petrol Topoff, and Ricky Walton came along for the ride too. Caught up to that pack of 7. Well, a pack of 6 making it a pack of 7. Let's see if they can work together to reel in those top 4, which we're going right back to right now, and that is Jeff Tanaka leading, Bobrovsky in second, Paul Walker taking constant looks at the low side to try to make a pass for second place. He's looking to try to do it right now. We are on lap 24 here at Ancient Burial Ground Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
This is the Seance of 542 Norman.
Yes, the Séance. Exactly, the Séance.
That's right. Oh, they just slipped me the envelope here. Yep. You know it's lap 25, and this is the Parts Unknown Auto Parts Unknown lap of the race, brought to you by Parts Unknown Auto Parts. Oh, Jesus.
What do we do? Is he a sponsored ghost now?
I come from the land down under of the warriors. And I will show you
I know who this is.
how to get the Parts Unknown Auto Parts. Vulcanize the whoopee stick and the ham wallet. Title prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. Batter dip the Graniacs with the warriors and retrofit the pudding hatch. Ooh la la with the big swatter. Foxtrot. Warrior. Charlie. Warrior!
What is happening? Okay, I'm not. Okay. Why is the sponsor thing still happening? Why is it still going? I don't understand. It's just been going constantly. I'm a little scared right now.
I never bought a squish mitt for my car.
Yeah, I mean, I would happily talk to you about Parts Unknown Auto Parts. But, like, yeah, I know. I see it on my screen, too. I understand you pushed the button once. Why is it playing 4 times? Freaking me out here.
Sure, the whoopee stick, I think that's what you put in the car. When the feels low, you check your whoopee stick.
I bought a disco stick for a 73 Chevette. It was fantastic.
That car's unsafe for highway use. I love taking it down and driving it up the other way under oncoming traffic.
You can go to Parts Unknown Auto Parts and buy some rocket fuel for a spaceship. I'm just telling you, you can. They may not sell it to you at the counter. You might have to see a guy named Leroy in the back who's got 5 fingers, and that's total. But, you know, he'll help you out. It's Leroy's 5-finger discount. It's great. I'm freaked out here. I hate this place. I don't want to come back. Racing, we got 4 cars in the lead here. Joe John Winchester falling behind a little bit. Paul Walker just left him in the dust as, I keep forgetting we got Beaumont in the sheet and the sunglasses, and we're just kind of, they're dressing up like you would what you would a snowman now. They got a scarf around his neck. They actually just taped a carrot to the sheet to make it look like he's got a big old carrot nose. It's pretty funny, but it still gives me the willies. Hate this. Freaking me out. Anyway, we're looking at Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver, the number 10 car, sponsored by Most Glorious Mr. Naga, as he crosses the start-finish line.
That is the current. Man, I don't know, man. Maybe there's some truth to those rumors. I mean, we were visited by the original Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver. I mean, I've heard things going in on that 10 car, and I just assumed that it was excuse me, hold on. I'm just But folks, look at Jeff Gordon, the horse down there in 8th place. I mean, he's hanging on there just fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jeff Gordon, the horse, just driving a good race, keeping his distance. Just pay no mind to anything I said. We'll edit that out in post-production. Edit that out in post-production. I told you.
It's fine. You know, it's all good. It just happened.
Hey, could you stop? Could you go down there to the seats and pick me up a pack of bears? And one of them breakfast burritos, man. I know it's mid-afternoon, man. I don't care.
They don't know what time it is in there. They're in there all the dang time. Just don't make it. It's fine.
We're almost at the halfway point of
We
this
sure
race,
are.
by the way.
We're starting to see, we might be seeing some green flag pit stops at around this point. We are about to hit lap 30. As we're coming around that turn, this pack of 4 cars, and Joe John Winchester is driving the hell out of this car to make sure that he stays with that lead pack. Jeff Tanaka leads it. Bobrovsky in second. Paul Walker in third. Joe John Winchester in fourth. And look at that. Look at that push that just Jeff Tanaka just got coming off, going into turn 3. I was going to say coming out of the turn, but he had that lead going into turn 3 here at this dastardly Dorito.
It was like he tore down the cockpit door and tried to take that into a nosedive.
Yeah,
well,
he's
just soaring up the rankings right now. He's already pulled a half a second. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep that. And remember, we're just about to come up to the point where they should be pitting.
Yeah, they'll be pitting any minute now. I think we said the window was about somewhere around 30 laps, 30, 32, yeah. But we're looking at Jeff Gordon, the horse. He's going to try to make a push and a turn. He's going to try to make a pass here on the turn on Giacomo. Giacomo, he gets under there just fine, pushes Giacomo up the track. And that's the thing. How are you going to argue with a horse? If he's pushing you up the track, you just got to let him do that, because he ain't going to do something. He ain't going to let you have. He ain't going to talk nicely to you about that. But Giacomo just goes ahead, and Jeff Gordon, the horse, just going to sit right behind Blario Blandretti.
I think about it a different way. I mean, the worst thing a horse can say to you is, that's about it.
Which, to be fair, is pretty rude and mildly offensive when you're speaking horse.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess I'm not fluent in horse.
I dabble. I picked up some of that Duolingo stuff. Duolingus. Yeah.
Is that when you go down on 2 chicks at the same time?
I think so, and then you come speaking another language. You're speaking in tongues, I guess.
Oh, man, that's the best.
Yeah, well, I was doing that with that Duolingus, and I dabbled in a little bit of horse, and just going to leave it at that. A lot more nuanced of a language than you thought. Than I thought, at least. We are at lap number 32. Our lead pack of 4 cars is the 88, driven by Jeff Tanaka, sponsored by Jeff Y.E. Bobrovsky in the number 1 Graybits car for Matryoshka Inc. Paul Walker for Spub and Mort Ports in that 00. Niles Darby's car, and Joe John Winchester driving the Guns for Gold number 4-7 car. He is the defending champion from 2018. That is your lead pack.
in Diddler Cup history.
Sure
Something about the
is.
Soul Jam.
Something
and,
about a Soul Jam,
Zaxby's.
and we had a panhandle dynamic. We had a bird demic, then we had a pandemic, and we had a pandemic and a panhandle demic, and I'm just so confused.
There's nothing confusing about this racing. It's easy to follow. It's easy to get into. Tell your friends about the Diddler Cup Racing Series if you ain't already told them about it. I mean, if they ain't heard about it already, I mean, what the hell they been missing? We got
Here
pits.
we go. We got pit stops. We got pit stops going. Green flag pit stops here. 2 of the 4 leaders stayed out. Bobrovsky and Paul Walker have stayed out, so Bobrovsky will hold on to this lead. Interesting strategy. Winchester.
It pays off for him.
Winchester, and I guess that'd be Tanaka, have in fact pitted here at lap 33, and there is a bunch of cars, including a good chunk of that second chase pack from 5th all the way down to 10. But Bobrovsky's going to stay on this one, and while they are pitting, of course, they're going to be getting themselves filled up with a fresh tank, a high-quality, high-octane Beepus Fuel, the official fuel sponsor of the Diddler Cup Racing Series. Put a little Beepus in your tank. Beepus.
Beepus. Hey, man,
Now
you
we're
think
seeing-
if we give a cup of Beepus over to Beaumont there, it'll cure what ails him?
I mean, it usually
I
works
mean,
for
I
everything
probably
else,
read
right?
something about it online.
I'm sure. Yeah, if you read it, I mean, they can't. It's illegal to lie on the internet, is what I understand. So, I mean, if you read it on the internet, it must be, in fact, a true
Absolutely.
statement.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
They,
that's
they
right.
will they will arrest you if you lie on the internet. Is how
That's
I
true.
understand how this works. We're looking
mean,
and seeing
hell.
as they're passing around Tanaka and Winchester back out there. Bobrovsky and Walker are in pit row. This is the other half of the field. They kind of did it in pieces. Lap 34. This should
Kinda
give
did it
them
in
enough.
chunks.
Yeah, they did it in chunks, as we said, talking about the chunks of this race. Then you will see, and look at this. Look at this. Bobrovsky coming off and joining up
but his
with Joe
tires is
John
colder than-
Winchester.
Them tires colder than nipples in wintertime.
Fair
I don't think
enough.
he's going to hang on.
But we're looking at it here. That is interesting. Pit strategy did not factor in. Our leaders are going to stay the same. Caution is out. Hang on. Okay. Got caution out. Let's see if we can get word on what's going on. Caution's out. Yellow flag. Getting word it's the 83 car. It's right off of pit road. We're gonna get something going on here. We got the caution out here, so this is going to be interesting. Caution is out here at Ancient Burial Ground Raceway, more than halfway through the race. These cars with a full tank of gas would have had. Oh Jesus! Now what? Now what? Now what?
Oh, boy.
Spirit, are you there? Hello? Is that a wrong number again? I swear to God, if this ghost asks me if my insurance is, if my social security number is expired or something like that, like one of them scams. That's the only time I don't answer my phone no more. Send me a text, damn it. Half the time my phone's ringing. It's asking me about my auto insurance, which you know I don't have none. And the other half the time it's about my social security number.
Auto insurance, just like dentistry, is a fucking scam.
It is a myth perpetrated by the dental industry to fool
sell
you
you
into
more
buying
teeth.
useless. Plaque is a figment of the dental industry and the liberal media into fooling you to buy useless appliances and pastes.
I thought it was just trying to get you to buy more teeth.
And teeth. They'd be like, no, you need your teeth. Like, sure,
Teeth
I
for
guess I
what?
do.
I mean,
Ugh.
hell, all they make me do is burp when I'm drinking.
Yeah. You know who don't got teeth? Babies. And they seem
That's
just
right.
fine. And you know what?
That's
You know what
right.
happens when they start getting teeth coming in? They cry because they're miserable about having teeth now. They're like, ah,
That's right.
shit, I got teeth now.
Yeah, and nobody likes a damn crying baby.
Exactly.
Nobody likes a crying damn baby on an airplane. Now, of course, if I wasn't on the federal no-fly list for the next 4 years and having to go on airplanes under aliases, oh boy!
We got the replay. What's coming? They're coming off pit road. Look at this, the 83 and the 15 coming together. Oh, that'll do it.
God.
Well, that is just two drivers driving like assholes, completely like there. There ain't no other way to put that. Lord, you hear that? Is Beaumont ring? How do we answer Beaumont? How do we do this?
Okay, hold on. I think it's this button.
Okay, that's his nipple. That's fine. Just press his nipple. Press his nipple and move his arm up to his own hand.
It ain't doing nothing.
Stan.
It ain't doing.
Stan. Guy.
Hello?
First off, Stan. Guy, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Yeah,
you're on the air.
You're on the air.
First off, love the show.
Thank you.
Second of all, who was the better goaltender back in '92 when the Pens won the Stanley Cup? It's Mike from Blackhawks, scorekeeper.
What? I'm sorry, caller. Name and where you're from?
It's Mike from Blackhawks.
Hi, Mike.
Hey,
Hi, Mike. Good to have you here.
hey,
Thanks for calling in the Diddler Cup Racing Series. Seance of 542 Norman 300. Anyway, yeah, your question. Sorry, your question.
So I got you a question. Who's the better goalkeeper in the '92 when Pens beat North Stars? Was it Tom Barrasso or Jean-Claude Van Damme played as Tom Barrasso?
Tom Van Damme every day and twice on Sundays, man. That makes you kick some ass.
I love sudden death. That's a fantastic. That is. I cannot tell you how happy I am that I'm thinking about the movie Sudden Death, in the year of our Lord 2021. But
thanks, guy.
You gonna hang up and listen?
Just let you know.
Yeah.
Bill Kessel's 2-time champion.
All right. Yeah. Caller, next time you call in, turn your radio down. We appreciate you, but yeah. Go ahead. If you're gonna hang up and listen, that's fine. We'll put you off the air and get your details.
What's this Tommy Asso guy?
I'm so confused with what's just happened. Why did that feel so natural to do that?
Oh, we got another
doing
caller.
it again. All right.
Ew, caller. We're not pressing a button.
All right. I'm gonna boop him again.
Just press him on the nose. It's like a puppy dog. You
Yeah,
just
boop.
him on the
All
nose.
right. Oh, that was the carrot. Sorry, let me move the carrot and boop. Okay.
Hello? Hey, this is Nacklin's friend. Do you guys have a stigma?
Stigma what?
Stigma what?
Balls in your mouth.
All right. We got that. That's a
Okay.
prank caller. That's a prank caller. Okay, sorry, we had to use the dump button on that one. So okay, yeah, okay. We're clearly taking serious calls today. We're talking about Lord, why is this all? What the hell is happening right now?
Man, we got a lot of callers in here.
Ah, Baba Booey, my
how
God.
do we-
All right, fine.
okay.
This is usually not a call-in race, but okay, fine. We'll take this one.
It's usually whip 'em out Wednesdays, not whip 'em out Sundays.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you. All right, caller, do you have the phrase that pays? All right, I'm going to press one of these buttons.
November 10th, I am the governor. Vote for me November 10th, and I'll put a rattlesnake in every one of my enemies' boots. And I will put Law and Order back on television where it belongs. This has been a pre-recorded message paid for by the governor's party.
We should be on this do not call list. How do we even? We don't normally have a phone in here. Our phone is Beaumont. How is Beaumont not on the do not call registry?
How is Beaumont not on the do not fly registry?
He's not on that, but he's not on the do not call registry. Oh my God!
Who is calling in this
How do you unplug this?
There's
a good
no
question.
cords going in his ass, so I don't know.
All right, I'm going to answer this one more time. We're going to find out. So here we go. Boop.
Hello?
Caller. Yeah, you're on the air.
Hey, is this Dr. Drew and the Medicine Man? I seem to be
Let's
having
just
a
say
problem.
yeah. Let's just say yeah.
I seem to be having a problem. I have peanut butter and bubblegum all over my testicles. And I'm in a bit of a sticky situation.
That don't sound like a problem, my friend.
Have you just won the 2002 South Tucson Super Ultra Late Modified Early Modified Championships like I did the last time I had peanut butter and bubblegum strapped to my testicles? Well, you should, because that was a good-ass season. I beat Thibodeau's ass by like 5 races. We clinched it in August, and I slattered that peanut butter and bubblegum all over my junk.
I will say, caller, you probably don't want to clinch anything. It's just going to make it even more sticky. I would say, okay, we got one of our experts is saying use castor. Oh, how is that? Did he already hang up? Hang up. Oh, by the way, pace car's lights are off, so we're gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna boop one more. How do we unplug Beaumont? How do we unplug this? Boop.
Can I request Ventura Highway by America?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for calling in. We're gonna go green flag racing back at lap 39. Pace car is off. Jeff Tanaka has been leading this race under a yellow flag, a caution due to a wreck involving the number 15 car driven by Kevin Boner-Pillman and Doug Pork in the 83 Cured by Ham car. That wreck brought us to a caution, and we have that 5-second lead, Lord, that these cars had. It's all gone. We got ourselves a 22-lap shootout. Plenty of fuel. No more stops coming. We are going back.
This is the restart of the race.
It absolutely is. Brought to you by Reshart Adult Diapers, the official adult diaper of the Diddler Cup Racing Series. Because if you want to finish number 1, you got to watch out for number 2. Restart your day and restart your bowels with Reshart Adult Diapers. And look at this. Look at that. Look at the restart that Joe John Winchester got. He is pushing for the lead. They are going side by side here. And all that hard work to gain that huge lead is gone.
Oh, man. And this is the thing.
Still
we got to wonder
4.
what kind of changes they've been making to them cars during the pit stops that came out before we had that wreck. Now,
that was an interesting thing. It was a precaution.
DJ?
Sorry?
You think I got a future as a radio DJ? Because I mean, that felt comfortable.
That felt weirdly natural. Like I'm a bit like the hairs are on the back of my neck, kind of standing on end right now. Like, I don't know why that was so natural. I ain't got no radio experience. I just suddenly felt like I could do that, and that was really strange. And
I ain't got no radio experience either. Sure, when I was on the radio yelling at my fucking crew chief to stop giving me some slow ass pit stops and figure out what the hell my fuel strategy is going to be for the race, because I'm thinking about myself. I used to get on the CB radio down at the truck stop and call everybody a bunch of motherfuckers.
Fair enough.
That's my radio experience. And nothing like that. I could be Net Sopio or Andrew right there.
That's fair enough. That's good. That's good. I can totally do that sort of stuff. I could be one of them Bob and Tom sort of guys that bring in the country music singers that sing the funnest songs. Could always work. Joe John Winchester is your race leader here on lap 41 of 60. 2/3 of the race in the book. Here, the Séance of 542 Norman 300 from Ancient Burial Ground Raceway here in beautiful Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
It's been a good race. It feels
like
has been a good race. This event has just completely changed. The complexion has changed, just like Beaumont's complexion has changed from the start of this race to about now, where we've had to put a sheet over him.
Yeah.
And now he's also a landline telephone.
Yeah, he's now a landline telephone, and that's got me a little concerned. I hope that I hope that goes away soon. We are probably assuming that we have been in contact with some spirits and some sort of possessions. I don't want to be too crazy and be too rash, but I got a weird feeling that has happened. We're going to go ahead and take care of that off the air later. And oh, this is fine.
He's floating now. He's floating above the damn air.
Oh, boy. I'm just trying to look. Is this the ghost of Diddler Cup's past now? Because I don't, what the dickens?
Is somebody put a cat in here?
That's a cat. Oh.
No.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Cat.
No, it's fine. I guess did somebody have a cat that passed away as a kid that somebody calling up? I mean, I'm actually kind of enjoying this one. This one's adorable. I don't know if the cat's speaking in tongues, but okay, we got word of something happening. Yeah, we're taking a look. This is Reverend Pastor Chavez. No caution here, but some issues with his car. He just got out of nowhere, completely loose. I don't know if he lost a tire or if he blew a tire, but he had to pull that onto the grass. Could not keep the speed. Reverend Pastor Chavez is now in the pits. I think his race might be over.
Oh, that's a damn shame. Excuse me?
I don't know what exactly happened, but that happened at some point. And we got 18 laps to go. And Jean-Paul Henry has pulled himself into third place.
And more
in a
importantly,
race.
we got another breakaway. Tanaka sticking with Winchester. It's just like the first half of this race. Instead of chasing Bob Robson's ass, he's chasing Joe John Winchester's ass. Go for 3 wins this season.
Man, Tanaka has 1 win this season so far, but he has had a fast car all day. He has led a lot of laps too.
That's the most important thing. You just want to lead the last one. That's the most important thing. And right now, you got to think, is Jeff Tanaka being smart and tactical, or is he thinking of dumping his ass right on this next lap?
I mean, if nothing else, you can just wait and do that on the last lap, and that is both tactical and a dick move. Look at Bobrovsky making a challenge for this. Bobrovsky has had a great car of late. He has put in some really strong finishes. This Russian, and we were always talking about last season, it was Petrol Topov in that 90 car, who, by the way, is still running in the top 10 right now. He is in 7th right now.
And he looks a little uneasy up there on that high groove, but
yeah,
he's still running in the top 10.
He's got Smiley Van Vuren right behind him with Jeff Gordon, the horse, on the inside, and Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. I don't think Van Vuren's still running in 11th. I think he raced his way into the top 10 just because of how we haven't come around to update the running order just yet, but they are running really good. Petrol Topov, this Russian team is really starting to figure things out. Matryoshka Inc. They still have a driving bear. Nikolai, the Soviet driving bear, is running in 20th, but that's about as good as you can ask for a bear that you can't tell what to do. It just shows up at the track in a car. I mean, who's going to tell the bear no?
Who's going to tell the bear that he can't buy a whole pouch of chewing tobacco and then start chewing that during the whole race?
Exactly.
And then spitting it out in a cup that's in the car during the race. I mean, you can't tell a bear that he has a chewing tobacco problem and that he's eventually going to lose the lower part of his muzzle by the time he turns 35.
Yep. Who's going to ride your wild horses, and who's going to tell your bears not to chew chaw, not to dip? Paul Walker has been looking great as well all race long. He was in that lead pack of 4 cars, which is now starting to pull away again, but with a new 5th edition in Jean-Paul Henry in that number 40 car, sponsored by Ludger Beer Bombs.
Making a move out here. We got ourselves our only 2 Diddler Cup Racing Series champions running inside the top 4 within a second of one another. This is good racing. This is racing at its best.
The 40 won it in 2017. The 47 won it in 2018. And look at Paul Walker go even more. He's going to take 2nd place if he completes his pass to Jeff Tanaka. And he is going and driving it like he stole it, or like it don't matter, which is more accurate. He is sponsored by Nihilist Arby's, of course. Arby's Die Full. And he is going to go ahead and pull into 2nd place. He's going to complete the pass and get right in front of that 88 car. and put a challenge on. That did give that battle for second did give Joe John Winchester a little bit of a pull ahead, but they're going to catch up right as they come back around here on the final turn and the final stretch of Ancient Burial Ground Raceway here in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez, not again. Well, at least he ain't floating this time. He's just sort of
spinning around in place.
Yeah, he's standing up, and it's not even like he's like spinning like uncontrollably. He's just doing it like he would in like an office. He's just spinning around in an office chair, which is even weirder. But okay, do we have a spear?
Robot cock. Cock. Robot cock.
Excuse me, this is a Christian broadcast.
Yeah, not on my Christian Diddler Cup broadcast, thank you, but
it might not be the right time. It might not be the right time.
Are we channeling Daft Punk here?
About us, I want to say, 'cause there's something between us anyway.
I'm not entirely certain if Daft Punk are dead, but I think we're channeling them right now. And maybe they have that sort of like extra.
Bop it, twist it, pull it, stroke it.
No, I think it's spin it and flick it.
Oh,
Harder,
okay. We're getting.
Faster,
I
harder,
see. So right now we're just channeling the old. We're channeling the souls of old dead toys. I got you. We got a Bop It calling in. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying calling in. It's really just a spirit that's kind of right here. But this is very. I don't mind this one. This is a lot better than some of the other ones we had before, where I was just getting the willies.
I'm just waiting to hear from Phyllis.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Phyllis from Moga, hadn't heard from her in years.
Moga, hardly knew her.
There. That's fair enough. We might have had a murdered Bop It calling in. But look at this. We're seeing Jeff Tanaka.
Spill me.
Spill me.
Oh boy, all the murdered toys are calling in now. Jeez. Oh Jesus. I don't know what we're trying. How do we spell?
There's a snake in my ass.
Okay, that one was probably defected. That was probably had to be sent back to the. I do not want demonic toys possessing our commentary partner, Beaumont Jenkins. This is not okay for me. I don't. Oh God, is it his? I can see through the sheet. His eyes are lighting up like a game of Simon. I'm not poking him in the eyes. I don't care how many times you show me that pattern. I'm not doing it.
Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop.
I don't.
Beep.
It's playing itself.
Beep,
Lord of
boop,
Sound
scary.
the Jeopardy board makes when you start filling in all the categories.
Just very
I
slowly.
like potent tables. 10 to go.
10 laps to go. And we are looking at Joe John Winchester leading this race with Paul Walker up in second, making a hard push to try to get his first victory of the season. Paul Walker has yet to win a race this season. He is making that push. He's going. He's looking for at least a leading lap. Can he hold it for 10? He's got Jean-Paul Henry behind him to give him a push. Can they do it? He is making that push. He's got the turn happening. He's getting it off the turn. Can Winchester? Winchester's going to give up the lead as they come back around. Oh, he's got some good speed coming off that turn, though, Winchester. Saw that 47 car just make a good charge for it.
Good racing.
But new
Folks, you don't
race
like
leader.
This, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you don't like this kind of race, you just get the hell out.
Yeah.
Because
You hear
remember,
that,
we're
demons?
doing this for the...
You hear that, demons and spirits and whatever you're here? If you don't like this race, you kissed all the parts of my physical, tangible, actual body of an ass.
Tell him!
I cast ye out! Oh, I think we just made him mad. This is we really shouldn't taunt the ghost. We already had the guy do it now, and look what all happened here.
Hey guys, it's Soul Gentleman. I want to race you.
Who is... I hear somebody.
Hey, sorry about that. You know, leaking out of existence for a year, causing pandemic. all that stuff. It was just, I was just fucking with the power gym. Don't worry.
Okay, so you're just fucking with the power jam?
I was just fucking with the power gym. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh.
Told you, from the Zaxby's. Down in Florida, remember? When that was?
Oh no. Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, but like.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cool, dude.
I don't know who this is, but okay.
Hey, we just rented the once, Bonnie for a whole year, so it'll be fine. You'll come to the end of the race, don't worry.
Oh, thank goodness, man.
Yeah, we just rented him for an hour. It's like family video, but for souls. We
Hey, we can do that.
I mean, sure. That sounds like we got plans after the race right now. I mean, I don't know. Do I got to get back in the Sunoco Cup? I'm not really too sure about that part of it.
That was only a temporary thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, so don't worry. So no
are we
more
looking?
feedback, don't worry.
Are we looking
We'll
for a
get
wrongly spelled Zaxby's at this point?
maybe the one that's with the Kratom store that he likes.
Oh, okay. It's the combination Zaxby's Kratom. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're at the Zaxby's, you're at the Kratom, you're at the combination Zaxby's Kratom. Gotcha. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Kratom. I hardly knew him.
Yeah. Fair enough. I loved him in God of War, though.
Oh, man, me too.
I mean, again, we apologize for everybody listening. That's been unprofessional for us to be making post-race plans on the air, but I mean, we're kind of just going with the flow here. We got a possessed, hopefully not demonically possessed, but we got a possessed broadcast partner here, Beaumont Jenkins to my left, complete with a bed sheet over him to make him look like more like one of those traditional Charlie Brown-looking ghosts. And he's been
That's
ringing
true.
like a phone. He's been sounding like toys. And
He's been temporarily possessed by the spirits of people who've inhabited the number 10 car in recent years.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
He's been possessed by people who want to call in about some damn ice hockey bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, Lloyd. I think all of us got possessed by the soul of the Pittsburgh radio show at some point.
Oh, Pittsburgh radio show. I want to be possessed by.
Yeah, it's like when Patrick Swayze made the pottery. Yeah, don't worry.
It was weird because
Yeah,
Beaumont
exactly.
just totally
Like
did
that.
the whole like pottery molding thing. Yeah, that's very, very strange. What we are seeing, Jean-Paul Henry is making the push for second place, but Joe John Winchester just got a good push off of that battle, and Big Daddy Thibodeau has raced his way into fourth place. It is now a 7-car pack with Smiley Van Buren and Jeff Tanaka all the way down in 7th place.
Jeff Shanice is just gone from this battle.
Yep, Shanice and Giacomo seem to have 8th and 9th locked down, with Jeff Gordon, the horse, maybe catching up with that in 10th. Still great finishes for all of them, all 3 Iron Jeffs. Still racing in the top 10. 2 of the Spub and Mortport cars in the top 10. And good to see a South Tucson Youth Motorsports car here at the Séance of 542 Norman 300. Racing for the lead. Big Daddy Thibodeau pulled in at 3rd place last time. He's going to clock in at about 4th right now, as the 00 is going to pull right in front. The 00's got a partner as well. He's got Smiley Van Buren, his teammate, to help push him along, see if they can get some good speed. But it looks like it's going to be the 2 former champions of the Diddler Cup Racing Series coming around with 4 laps to go. Looks like we're going to have a 2-car shootout for this. The 40 and the 47. Who you got on this one, Lloyd?
I think he's got this one held out, but we're seeing we're privileged here. We're privileged here to have our 2 champions racing side by side.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Hold his damn ass off already, Paul Walker. You know what this guy ruined in this damn moment for everybody else, just like he did back in 2004 when he tried to dump my ass going down to turn 4 in an ultra late early model, morning model there, afternoon model championships. Anyway, Joe John Winchester doing quite well. He's just driving it down there, running a good-ass race.
I was worried that Lloyd was possessed too for a second. I'm not alone on that one, I know. So I was kind of worried that Lloyd was also possessed in that one. But Lloyd, you're doing okay. We still got you here. We're glad to have you here. We're glad to have you all listening and here with us on
3 laps to go.
Yes,
the
absolutely.
only things that are possessing me are my buddies Jack, Johnny, Jim, and Everclear.
Like the band, they're not dead either.
I don't know no band that's fronted by a man named Everclear.
Oh, fair enough. They did that. They're down in the. They're over in Santa Monica. We'll see them later. We'll see them later this racing season. 3 laps to go. We got 3 laps to go. We got 7 cars pulling away from the field, but
It's
they
a
are
7-car train.
They are all still there. They are pulling this 7-car train. It is Joe John Winchester holding on to the lead. He's basically had it since the restart at lap 40. Behind him is former champion Jean-Paul Henry, who was the most beneficial of that restart. He was in 5th place in that second pack. Before the caution, he raced his way back up into the lead pack. Hasn't led a lap today, but he is driving a good car. And even though he ain't have a win all season just yet, Henry has a good car and he's been consistent enough. He's definitely well in the points for the playoffs. He's 5th overall in the points, having not gotten a single win, which is impressive. Paul Walker is looking to get a good finish. He's got Bobrovsky in that same pack as him. Paul Walker and Bobrovsky right now are 16 and 17 in the points, which is absolutely above and below the qualifying spot at the moment.
Right now it is advantage Paul Walker, but it is
sure
advantage
is.
Joe John Winchester streaking away to his 3rd win of the season. White flag this
white
time
flag at Long Pond, Pennsylvania, and he got a good push on that. Again, these battles for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, they're happening. They're just helping the 4 to 7 car just get even more space.
I think it's going to come down to a battle for 2nd. John Paul Henry's
Yes.
driving like a damn son of a bitch, trying to keep Paul Walker behind him.
Yep.
But this is big for
Thibodeau.
Paul Walker because he may be able to gain some more points out of this.
He
Look
is.
at
He's
him
going to make a
trying to stick a nose
push.
up
He's
the
making a
inside.
push, trying to pull for 2nd. Paul Walker, but this is going to be great for Joe John Winchester. Can Paul Walker make the pass on the final straightaway? It ain't going to matter. It's going to be 3rd for Walker. It's going to be 2nd for Henry. And all of that just means that the 4 to 7 Guns for Gold Ford Pinto, Joe John Winchester, is going to come around and take the checkered flag at Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Winchester wins his 3rd race of the season.
That was good. That was good ass racing. This is like the good macaroni and cheese of automobile racing.
Oh,
this
yeah,
really is.
Yeah. You know, you want to just, this, and instead of that sound that it makes when you're starting, it's just the sound of motors coming around. Fantastic.
That's right. That's what good set sounds like. It sounds
Absolutely.
like 700 horsepower multiplied by about 32, and you get about 32,000 horsepower. I think that's how it works. I don't know.
That's just
I ain't no
science.
fucking math major.
That's just science, yeah.
You know what I can tell you? It's 1, 2, 3 wins on the year for Joe John Winchester.
Absolutely.
Nailed to the top of the playoff rankings with that win.
What a victory for Joe John Winchester. Pulling it out. He started in that lead pack of 4. Held off for the caution that came around that brought the breakaway back in with the rest of the pack. Joe John Winchester looking really, really good this season. He led this race at lap 40. He waited for the restart at lap 39, took the lead at lap 40, and went on and won the damn thing. He held off former champion Jean-Paul Henry, a guy driving like a man possessed, not to make any light of the situation today, a man possessed in Paul Walker, and Smiley Van Buren, Big Daddy Thibodeau, Jeff Tanaka, Bobrovsky. That was your lead pack at the very end. Final 3 in the top 10, Jeff Shanice, Giacomo, and Bucky Dushine. Great finish for Bucky. He was in the bottom of the pack.
Right in on the radar.
That is all 3 Spub and Morport cars in the top 10. Jeff Gordon, the horse, in 11th. And what a race. What a goddamn auto race we had here, Lloyd and Ghost. The Husk of Beaumont Jenkins. Oh, boy, here we go again.
Wait.
What the hell is this? Who snowed me? Who snowed me? What the fuck is this shit?
Well, I think it's coming back.
I hope so. I sure hope he is.
Guys,
Demon,
guys.
ghosts be
What the hell
gone.
happened?
Debate him, you cowards.
What the hell happened?
Beaumont, you good?
Well, yeah, let's get the sheet off you. Let's take the carrot off. This hassel's all here.
Hat, scarf.
You sons of bitches snowman me?
No. It
I
was
never
like
haven't
that.
been snowman in years, you sons of bitches. What the hell are you doing?
Okay, it's not what it looks like. Okay,
Oh,
it's not
all
what it
right.
looks like. First of all,
All
Joe
right.
John Winchester is your winner of this race.
Oh, he
He
won.
is. He is.
Oh,
Joe
damn.
John Winchester.
Oh,
Your
damn.
winner. And the rest of the top 10.
I got to tell you guys.
Sean
I got to tell you guys something. I went to this place. It was like that big white empty rooms they keep showing in the movies. There was like a
Oh.
television there and a couch. And I was like, I just sat down and I just started watching TV. And it was like this show with it was like a Fox sitcom show where John Madden and Pat Summerall had a cabin in Alaska, and Terry Bradshaw was their neighbor. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I wouldn't say I'd watch it on my own there, but I mean, it was something to do to pass the time while I was waiting for things to come back. I guess things to come back there.
I'm not gonna lie, Beaumont. Our bosses might have heard you say that. If you were in a room where you had a TV and you could have put on the race and at least kind of watch the race you're being paid to
It
call.
only had one channel. It was like
you might
one of
not
the
get
Meltdowns ones
paid.
with
They
the
may not
knobs
pay
on
you
it.
for this. They may not pay you for today's race. You have to put that up with the.
But I was here, right?
Physically,
Oh, yeah, you were here.
You were here.
You were right here. You were right here to Chip's left, just like
Yeah,
you always were.
Always.
I
Yeah.
didn't call out. I didn't. Did I
No.
ever call out?
I mean, we'll cover for you. We'll cover for you.
All right,
That's
cover
right.
for a minute.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll cover
sure,
for you, yeah.
sure. You may have been just talking in. You may have been talking about Whoopie Sticks and Tommy Assos or what have you. But
Yeah, that was a lot of. We were very confused.
I usually do that when I've had too many tequila shots one night. But I
Fair
didn't
enough.
drink today.
Well, I think we've all had enough ghosts and demons and possessions.
man, let's
For
try
one-
not to look for hot single ghosts in our area.
Please, yeah,
Possessions is 9/10 of the law here.
Yeah, I don't want any hot spirits in our area no more. We need to get out of Long Pond as soon as we can, and let's not pick up any soul gems. Let's not head to any Zaxby's. Let's not go to a Wawa or a Sheetz or a Royal Farms that look like they're spelled wrong. I don't trust any of these places. I don't trust
Go
any
right
of this.
on the highway and we'll stay on there.
Absolutely. Well, we have a winner of the Séance of 542 Norman 300. That winner is Joe John Winchester, his third race of the season.
Joe John Winchester's on fire. He's hotter than fish grease. He is hotter than the fries at the bottom of the bag. Don't you touch the fries at the bottom of the bag.
He'll make you angrier than cooking bacon.
Yep, and he is already in the playoff field. 9 drivers have already locked their way in. Let's see how the standings look. All 9 drivers already in the field are in the top 16, so it's going to be, that is the cutoff right there. Look at that. Paul Walker and Bobrovsky are in as it stands right now. But Reverend Pastor Chavez dropping out, so not necessarily. Bobrovsky still on the outside looking in. He's looking at Bowie Jessup right now. In 16th, Bowie Jessup is on the fence. So I was a little too soon about that one because Reverend Pastor Chavez is in the bottom half of the standings. Bobrovsky's not. Well, we're going to have something else interesting happen. Strange as today was, we have another interesting place to go tomorrow, next Monday night for our race. We are heading to. Well, we're heading to Talladega, boys. That's an exciting thing, but we're not heading to Talladega that you think. We're going to the experimental first draft speedway for the performance art at 100 J. I'm very concerned about this. We've survived ghostly and spiritual and demonic possessions of all sorts of things. Beaumont, you were haunted by a broken boppet at one point.
I was?
Yeah, and then a speaking spell. It was really strange. Your eyes were lighting up like a Simon board.
Did you guys get the high score?
I was not playing.
We did. I whipped that boppet at Stream's ass.
Yeah. For the time being that you were possessed by it, we tried. But we are heading to experimental first draft speedway We're getting little bits and pieces. We are going to be the first ever time that someone is going to be racing on this. That's why it's an experimental first draft speedway. I'm sure nothing bad can go wrong. I'm sure they got it all figured out.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? We're just going to have it be like, apparently it is as close to the real thing at Talladega as we could ask for. And we're just going to go there and hope that we get a pretty similar experience that you would if you went to Talladega. I'm sure that's what's going to happen. It ain't going to be anything weird or anything different. But Talladega is a great place to go. It is a fantastic racetrack. We're looking for very, very fast racing next week, as I'm sure we do. What do they hit like? They hit the super speedway. They go like 200 on that thing. I'm sure that's going to be plenty fast.
Yeah, they go about 200.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone faster.
They have. But I'm sure it'll be a fantastic, fantastic race next week. The experimental first draft speedway is the spot for the performance art at 100 and J. That is our race next week with 2 races to go before the playoffs start. And that is what's happened. Boys, let's get to some replays. Let's see what in the hell. Beaumont here. This is a chance for you to actually see what in the hell happened in this race. Because you was done in a white room watching John Madden and Pat Summerall doing like
Alaska.
Yeah, doing like Northern Exposure with Madden and Summerall. Very strange.
Gary Bradshaw is his neighbor.
Of course, makes sense.
And then it was the original movie Gone.
The bus.
Gone with the Wind.
Ah, that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. These are the highlights of the race we just witnessed. The Séance of 542 Norman 300 here in Ancient Burial Grounds Raceway. Started things off lap 1. Glorio Blandretti took us to the green flag in that 22 lap card.
Still has it, but on the second lap, we had a new leader, and it was Bob Roski taking the lead from Mario Andretti.
It sure was. Blandretti ended up finishing 19th in the race, so not the best of finishes.
Very uncharacteristic for such an experienced driver like Mario Andretti. Yeah. Let's go to lap 13.
Yep, lap 13 is what we saw.
Breakaway.
Yep, Bobrovsky and Jeff Tanaka, Joe John Winchester, and Paul Walker broke away from the pack. They had like a 5-6 second lead on the rest. The lead
up in
changed. Yep, and then the lead changed at lap 19. Jeff Tanaka led a lap for the first time.
There.
Say again?
I said Jeff got involved. Hey, how about that?
Yeah, Jeff Tanaka, of course, was there. He ended up leading 19 laps in this race. Pit stops, and look at this. Look at this time in this pit stop. That is Joe John Winchester, who pitted a lap earlier. Bobrovsky getting off pit road. And that was where it all began. But what happened here? This is our only caution.
A good time coming out the pits as Captain Motor Pillman gets hooked in the inside wall. And that was the cause of our only caution.
Hey.
Yeah, that's just two guys driving like assholes and being mean people. We're gonna see it from the perspective. I believe this is from the 15 car, Kevin Boner Pillman's Dongarex Inject-A-Pen Chevy. The Pen 15 team not happy with today's performance. Yeah, they just got tapped and spun into the wall. That was not good.
You just wonder if they're going to get out of their cars and start going the mouth.
Yeah, and their hood just got all bent like there, which you never want to experience that with your Pen 15. Well, the restart happened at lap 39. Jeff Tanaka took us through the caution in the lead, but it was just a lap later that Joe John Winchester would gain the lead. He would lead 21 laps around this racetrack. And he would get the bonus points for leading the most laps. Lap 42, we saw issues with Reverend Pastor Chavez.
And this is where he is very, very fortunate that he already won a race this season.
Yep, he is. He had issues with the car. No word on that. He did finish the race. He finished a lap down. He kept it out there. But not a great finish to Reverend Pastor Chavez. He is already in the playoffs, having won once this season. But look at this. Paul Walker driving that Nihilist Arby's 00 like he actually cared about something, which is unusual because it's Paul Walker and it's Nihilist Arby's. What do you expect? He would eventually take the lead and lead at least a lap for 5 bonus points. It was the only lap he led at lap 52. But after the caution, we had a 7-car shootout for the finish. Look at that space between 7 and 8 right there. He just pulled away in that final stretch. Joe John Winchester took the lead, held on to it, and the final lap, it was the 47 above all, fighting off former champion Jean-Paul Henry, Bobrovsky, Paul Walker, Jeff Tanaka, Big Daddy Thibodeau. So many good drivers in that lead pack. And Smiley Van Buren was the 7th one that I couldn't remember off the top of my head. But it was Joe John Winchester taking the lead at this race. Well, it has been a goddamn auto race, hasn't it, boys? Beaumont, we're gonna get you.
Auto race.
We're gonna, you know what? Just in case, I don't know how you're supposed to treat somebody who just got possessed by some spirits or demons or whatever. Maybe we could talk to that ghost haunter guy or somebody. But I'm guessing
I'll just make an emergency stop at the vet clinic.
That's probably fine. Yeah, we can. Or if we see a Mayo clinic, we can always take you there and just pump you full of mayonnaise.
I'd like a mustard clinic, to be honest.
Fair enough. Hey, well, we can get you some potato salad. I'm sure. I don't know if you're supposed to feed somebody that just. I mean, I imagine if a ghost has left your body, it probably leaves a little bit of emptiness. You're probably hungry, so we could probably go get some food. We could probably hit a Waffle House or something.
How about Zaxby's?
Do you really want to go to a Zaxby's after all this today?
I don't see no problem with it.
Okay, we can find a Zaxby's. Let's just I'm sure. What could go wrong when we go to a Zaxby's, right? I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's right.
We can go to Waffle House next time. You know, I'll get I like to get my hash browns, you know, covered and smothered and traumatized and wine stunned and rejected.
I like to get mine brothered, duded, and jacked.
Fair enough. Bowman, how do you like your hash browns?
I like to get mine served with cigarette butts and in the back area of a parking lot.
Yeah.
I like to get them sucked and blown and cheesed.
Yeah.
That's
cheese and cigarette butts. That's Brooklyn style, is cheese and cigarette butts, I think. Brooklyn style, yeah. Well, it has been a goddamn auto race, hasn't it, boys?
Goddamn auto race.
We are going to be back here on this channel in 8 days' time for the Performance Art at 100 and J. We are doing Monday night races for the next 2 weeks, starting on the 9th, followed up by the 16th with the final race of the regular season. We'll get on that as well. We'll have a little bit more of an idea, and it is going to be who makes the playoffs, the push for the playoffs. 16 will do it. 9 are in. 7 spots go and 2 races left. It's the Diddler Cup Racing Series, and it's going to be a good push to the playoffs. Of course, before the playoffs start, we got our All-Star Extravaganza, but more on that in a couple of weeks. Thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate you coming here and watching this goddamn auto race, which it has, in fact, been one. We'll see you next time for Lightning Lord Shivers. For Beaumont Jenkins, back with us in spirit and body and mind. I'm Chip Chapman.
I was here the whole time.
I'm Chip Chapman. We're going to get the hell out of this and try not to anger any more spirits on the way out. Okay, so the Zaxby's is...
My dick feels funny.
Yeah, I know. It's a strange thing, but you ever felt like you were just a telephone?
I felt like I was Dan Aykroyd getting sucked off by that ghost.
You called us like a telephone, my dude. Brother, you called us like a telephone. You just started ringing.
Oh, did you answer?
Yeah. We had to boop you on the nose to answer. We had to boop you on the nose and then move your hand up like you were holding the phone up to your ear. It's weird.
All right.
You prank called us.
Yeah, I got better cell coverage now.
Yeah.
That's right. Speaking of which, man, we got a call. Did you remember talking to Candace?
Who?
Yeah, it says here you got a call from Candace.
Yeah.
Oh, her. I know her.